Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is October 28th, and that means day 301 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we continue to print out really cool stuff for Halloween with this very cool skeleton candle holder, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 301 of the 3DP 365 project. It's also day 28 of printing out really cool stuff for Halloween, and on today's episode, this very cool skeleton candle holder. And our print turned out pretty good considering the model has a few problems with it, and we'll talk about that in a second. But the print itself, it turned out really good. I did use a little bit of support material underneath the candle holder itself and underneath the little jowls of the skeleton at the bottom. And the support pulled away pretty easily. The support material between here was a little bit of a challenge to get out. I did have to bring out the rotary tool, but I did get the support material out. I probably used a little bit too much because I couldn't actually get in there with the clippers. I had to bring out the rotary tool. And I had to be careful because this side here is very delicate because there's not a lot of geometry and model here holding up this side. And this is actually a 3D scan of a real object. So it's not perfect. There are a few problems with it. I did find a couple of thin walls, and I didn't run this through any kind of net fab or any kind of fixer because I just kind of wanted to print it because sometimes the real life scans, when you print them, they actually turn out okay. But I did see some problems in Simplify 3D, but I really wanted to print this, so I let it print thinking it would be okay. And it actually turned out okay. There is one major problem. There's some super thin walls here, and I had to use the single wall parameter in Simplify 3D 4.0 to actually get that to print. And you can actually see through it, and there's a couple of little holes there. The other problem is up near the top here. It's pretty ragged in the actual 3D scan. It wasn't perfectly cleaned up. So there is a little bit of drooping going on because it does have a bit of an overhang. And I really didn't want to have to add support around the whole model just to print out this little rim. So you'll see a couple of little wisps of little dangling pieces of filament that didn't quite adhere when it was going around. And we downloaded this model from Thingiverse, and I'll put the link down in the description. And once we had it downloaded, we sent it over to Simplify 3D. In Simplify 3D, I used a 0.2 millimeter layer height with 3 top layers, 3 bottom layers, and 3 perimeters, and 15% infill. Those are my standard settings for most prints that I do. And I did run this out at 35 millimeters per second with support material because there is a lot of detail on here. I did use some of that AMZ 3D PLA in red, and it really turned out awesome. I mean, this is a really good print considering the model's quality. Now, I'm not bagging on the modeler whatsoever. It is a 3D scan, and that's just how they are. And sometimes when you're cleaning them up, there's not a lot of geometry to work with, or you don't have enough information there to kind of refill in some areas. So you just, you leave it as is and hope it prints. And of course, ours did print, and I am happy with the results. I just wish some of the little problems weren't there so it would be perfect print. And there is some areas in here on the model, like I said, that could use a little bit of improvement. This little area here is kind of precarious. The right arm of the skeleton is a lot thinner than the left arm, little things like that. But other than that, I am very happy with the print. It's going to make an awesome addition to all of our really cool Halloween stuff. And my wife might actually finish this one and give it a little bit of weathering, so you might see some updates on that soon. But for now, it's a really cool skeleton holder for Halloween. Well, that about wraps it up for day 301 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys found this episode interesting and informative, and if you're looking for ways to support the channel, check out the affiliate links down in the description. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more cool Halloween prints.